Hello all, I'm Dr. Madhura, working as an assistant professor, Department of Mathematics, Sai Vidya Institute of Technology. Today, we will see a topic in vector integration, that is vector line integral. Line integral of a vector A along the curve C is defined as integral over C A dot dr. If C is a closed curve which does not intersect anywhere, then the line integral around C is given by integral over the closed curve C A dot dr. Now the total work done by the force is also can be obtained by integral over the C F dot dr, where vector F is the force acted upon by a particle in displacing it along the curve C. Integral over C F dot dr also represents the circulation of vector F about C, where vector F represents the velocity of the fluid. And vector F is said to be irrotational if it satisfies the condition integral over the closed curve C F dot dr is equal to 0. We'll see problems on line integral in this class. Find the total work done by the force represented by vector F is equal to 3xyi minus y into j plus 2xzk in moving a particle around the circle x square plus y square is equal to 4. Now the formula for total work done is given by W is equal to integral over C F dot dr. Let us first perform F dot dr. Vector F is given, dot product with dr. We are familiar with the vector function given by vector r, position vector given by xi plus yj plus zk. Hence dr will be dxi plus dyj plus dzk. So F dot dr we are performing, recalling the property that I dot I is equal to 1, j dot j is equal to 1, k dot k is equal to 1. The rest all dot products are 0. So we obtain 3xy into dx minus y into dy plus 2xz into dz. Therefore, the total work done W is equal to integral over C, the F dot dr function evaluated is substituted here. Now, the given circle equation is x square plus y square is equal to 4. Comparing with the standard form of the circle equation, x square plus y square is equal to r square. The radius r is equal to 2. So, we write on the parametric form of the circle equation given by x is equal to r cos theta and y is equal to r sin theta. Here the value of r is 2. So x is 2 cos theta and y is 2 sin theta. Z is equal to 0. So theta lies between 0 to 2 pi. Angle 0 to 2 pi, 360 degree. Now the total work done, W will be rewritten as theta varying from 0 to 2 pi under the integral, substituting 3 into x into y dx. X is 2 cos theta, y is 2 sin theta into dx. The differentiation of x dx is minus 2 sin theta d theta. Same is substituted here. Dx value is minus 2 sin theta d theta minus y dy. Minus y dy is substituted. Y is 2 sin theta into dy is nothing but differentiation of y. So 2 cos theta d theta. And the last term z value is 0. So since z is 0, dz is 0, the entire expression is 0. So we get this expression for w. Now before integration, let us write on the constants outside. 3 into 2 into 2 into minus 2. So minus 24 outside. Integration between 0 to 2 pi. Sin theta into sin theta is sin square theta multiplied by cos theta d theta minus 2 into 2, 4. Integral 0 to 2 pi sin theta into cos theta d theta. The second integral can be written as using the formula for sine 2 theta as 2 sine theta into cos theta. This can be rewritten as 2 into integral 0 to 2 pi sine 2 theta d theta, retaining the first integral as it is. So in the first integral, we make use of the substitution now for sine theta, substituting as t, differentiating cos theta d theta will be dt. We substitute this expression in the first integral to obtain integral over t square dt. Integral over t square dt is t cube divided by 3. So using the same expression for t is sine theta. So we will be getting sine cube theta divided by 3, applying the limits between 0 to 2 pi. Similarly, the second integral is integration of sine 2 theta, which is cos 2 theta minus cos 2 theta divided by 2. So minus of the outside minus becomes plus, applying the limits with the concept that upper limit minus lower limit, we get the answer as 0. Recalling the standard values of sine 2 pi is 0, sine 0 is also 0. So both the upper limit and the lower limit values are 0 here. And coming on to the second one, cos 4 pi is 1. Similarly, cos 0, lower limit cos 0 is also 1, cancels, and the answer for the work done is equal to 0. So total work done is obtained to be 0. We'll see another problem wherein the question is given in terms of the acceleration. If the acceleration of a particle at any time t is vector A is equal to 18 cos 3ti minus 8 sine 2tj plus 60k, and vector V represents the velocity and R represents displacement, which are given to be 0 at t is equal to 0. Find the displacement r at any time t greater than 0. So that's our question. Let us analyze the data. Firstly, it is given that there is displacement r is equal to 0 and the velocity v, which is given by dr by dt, equal to 0 when t is equal to 0. Now, given the acceleration expression, vector A is equal to, consider that 18 cos 3ti minus 8 sine 2tj plus 6tk. Acceleration is always represented by d square r by dt square. So this expression will help me to understand that I have to integrate twice to obtain vector r, the position vector r. So to do that, first we integrate one time to obtain dr by dt or the velocity v. So dr by dt is integration of 18 cos 3ti minus 8 sine 2tj plus 6tk dt plus adding the constant of integration, say vector c. So velocity v is equal to 18 into integration of cos 3t is sine 3t divided by 3 minus 8 sine 2t. Integration of minus sine 2t is minus of minus. Integration of sine 2t is minus cos 2t by 2. So minus of minus becomes positive plus cos 2t divided by 2. And the last term, integration of 6t is 6 into t square divided by 2 plus constant c. Now we apply the condition given for us. Condition is velocity v is equal to 0 at t is equal to 0. Imposing this condition on equation 1, we obtain the constant c as minus 4j, right? Sine 0, recalling the standard values, sine 3t, so sine 0 is 0 when t is 0, cos 0 is 1 and t is 0, so 6 into 0 square, this also k component will also be 0. Hence we obtain vector c as minus 4j. Now we rewrite the expression for velocity v with the constant value c. So rewriting, we get this expression for v, which is 6 sine 3ti plus 4 cos 2tj plus 3t square k minus 4j. This is the expression for velocity we obtained. Now we integrate once again to obtain the position vector r. Integration of 6 into sine 3t. So 6 is a constant, writing as it is. Integration of sine 3t is minus cos 3t divided by 3. I cap plus 4 as it is. Integration of cos 2t is sine 2t divided by 2 into j plus 3. Integration of t square is t cube divided by 3 into k minus integration of a constant minus 4 with respect to t is minus 4t into j plus adding another constant of integration, say vector d. Adding the constant of integrations variables is left to our choice. Now the second condition given is vector r is equal to 0 when t is equal to 0. So I'm imposing this condition in the previous expression. R is equal to 0, so left hand side is 0. T is equal to 0, so recalling the property, sine 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1. We simplify and we obtain the expression for d as 2i. Constant d is equal to vector d is equal to 2i. Substituting d in the position vector expression, that is r, we obtain the vector r at any time t. So this is the expression for vector r at any time t after grouping the terms of I component and the j component. Now we see another problem wherein x, y, z are defined in terms of t. So let's see the question. Given vector f is equal to xy into I plus yz into j plus zx into k, evaluate integral over c f dot dr, where c is the curve represented by x is equal to t, y is equal to t square, z is equal to t cube, and t lies between minus 1 to plus 1. T ranges from minus 1 to plus 1. So let us write down vector r first. Vector r is given by xi plus yj plus zk. So dr will be dxi differentiation, dxi plus dyj plus dzk. Now evaluating f dot dr, dot product between these two, recalling the property that I dot I, j dot j, k dot k values are 1. Rest all dot products are 0. So we get f dot dr is equal to xy into dx plus yz into dy plus zx into dz. Now use the values of x, y, z given in terms of t. Substituting x is equal to t, y is equal to t square, and z is equal to t cube. Rewriting the differentiation as well. So dx will be dt, dy will be differentiation of t square is 2t dt. Similarly, dz will be differentiation of t cube, which is 3t square into dt. Now evaluating f dot dr, we will be getting this expression, substituting in the above equation, that is x into y dx plus yz dy plus zx dz. Substituting in this x, y, dx, yz, dz, dy, zx, dz, all the values when we substitute, we get this expression. Taking dt common, we get t cube plus 2t power 6 plus 3t power 6 dt. Adding the like terms, it is t cube plus 5t power 6 into dt. Now we are asked to evaluate integral over c f dot dr. So recalling from that question, integration over c f dot dr will be integral between minus 1 to 1 t cube plus 5 into t power 6 dt. Integral limits are given as minus 1 to plus 1. So we need to integrate t cube plus 5t power 6 between the limits minus 1 to plus 1. Integration of t cube is t power 4 divided by 4. Integration of t power 6 is t power 7 divided by 7. Between the limits minus 1 to 1. So upper limit minus lower limit concept. So applying the limits and simplifying, integral over c f dot dr is simplified to be 10 by 7. 10 by 7. So lastly, we discuss another problem wherein we need to evaluate integral over c f dot dr for different cases. Given f is equal to xyi plus x square plus y square j, along, the first case we need to evaluate integral over C f dot dr along the path of the straight line from 0, 0 to 1, 0 and then to 1, 1. So we need to draw the straight lines from the origin 0, 0 to 1, 0 and from 1, 0 to 1, 1. So that has been shown in the below graph later. The straight line joining, the second subcase says that you have to also obtain integral over C f dot dr for the straight line joining the origin and 1, 2. So first let us obtain f dot dr. Given f is xyi plus x square plus y square into j plus 0k. dr stands for dxi plus dyj plus dzk. So operating the dot product between these two, we get f dot dr is equal to xy into dx plus x square plus y square into dy plus 0 dz. There is no z component existing here. So integral over C f dot dr will be integral over C, this entire expression xy dx plus x square plus y square into dy. Let us denote this by equation 1. Now the first subcase we'll be dealing with. Observe, first we are drawing in the figure the straight line from 0, 0 to 1, 0 and from 1, 0 to 1, 1. That can be seen here in the graph. So from 0, 0 we are drawing to 1, 0. The direction is also important. The arrow here represents that. And then from 1, 0 to 1, 1. This is 1, 1 here at the point B. Again, the arrow mark is important. This is nothing but we are evaluating integral over the closed curve, integral over the curve C into two different integrals. It is integral over OA. OA is one of the straight line from the figure, and integral over AB. AB is another straight line. So we'll evaluate both these integrals and club the answer to obtain integral over C f dot dr. So let us call this as equation 2. Firstly, along OA, along the straight line OA, correct? Now y is 0. The equation of the straight line joining OA is y is equal to 0. It's on the x-axis, which represents y is equal to 0. So dy will be also equal to 0 in this case. Differentiation will also be 0. And we observe that x varies from 0 to 1. Looking into the limits, you can understand that x varies from 0 to 1. 0 to 1. So evaluating from equation 1, integral OA f dot dr is equal to 0. So let's understand how is this 0. Going back to equation 1, we observe that y value is 0. So since y is 0, the first of the integral term of equation 1 is 0. Similarly, since dy is 0, second term has dy, x square plus y square into dy. So since dy is also 0, the second term of equation 1 will also be 0. So entire integral over C is 0 we get. Hence the answer for f dot dr over OA is 0. Now similarly we will evaluate along AB. So along AB, the equation of the straight line AB is x is equal to 1. Observing the limits, we will be able to talk about this. So we have the straight line. We observe that y is varying from 0 to 1 and x is equal to 1. X is equal to 1 itself. So that's the equation of the straight line AB. So since x is 1, differentiation of x will be dx, which is equal to 0. Right hand side is a constant. Differentiation of a constant will be 0. So dx is equal to 0. We observe from the figure that y varies from 0 to 1. From the figure, this has been observed. For the line AB, y varies from 0 to 1. Now substituting all these into equation 1, integral over AB f dot dr will be integral limits from y is equal to 0 to 1. The first term is 0. It is 0 because, let's look into equation 1, dx is 0. Since x is equal to 1, dx will be equal to 0. So dx is 0. That's why first term of the equation 1 will be 0. Plus X is equal to 1 is substituted. So x square is 1 plus y square into dy. So we get 1 plus y square into dy. Need to integrate this between the limits 0 to 1. So integration of 1 is y with respect to y plus integration of y square is y cube divided by 3. Between the limits 0 to 1, when we evaluate, we get the answer as 4 by 3. 4 by 3. So integration of AB f dot dr is equal to 4 by 3. Integral over OA f dot dr is 0. Both these values we will substitute into equation 2, because equation 2 is over the given curve C, it is split into two integrals over OA and over AB. So substituting both the values over here in equation 2, the answer for the first case is integral over C f dot dr is equal to 0 plus 4 by 3, which is 4 by 3. Now let's have a look at the second of the equation. The second part of the question was to evaluate integral f dot dr along the straight line joining the origin and 1, 2. So from the origin, we have to draw towards the point 1, 2. We recall a property that equation of the line joining 2 points x1, y1 and x2, y2 is given by y minus y1 divided by x minus x1 is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Let us represent these points 0, 0 as x1, y1 and x2, y2 let us represent as 1, 2. Substituting these points x1, y1, x2, y2 respectively in this formula for equation of line joining 2 points, we get the expression simplifying as y is equal to 2x. So this is the equation of the line joining 0, 0 and 1, 2. Since y is equal to 2x, dy will be equal to 2 into dx. Differentiation of 2 into x is 2 into dx. And we also observe that x is varying. X is varying from 0 to 1. Looking into the points 0, 0 and 1, 2 itself, we can observe that x varies from 0 to 1. So same thing is being evaluated substituting in the formula for integral over C f dot dr. So integral x varies from 0 to 1. In the formula for f dot dr, we are substituting, that is equation 1. So x into y dx plus x square plus y square into dy. In this expression for equation 1, we are substituting. So it gives us the expression x into dx is nothing but 2x dx plus x square plus y square. Y is equal to 2x. So we get 4x square into 2 dx. So simplifying this, we get the expression as 2x square plus 2x square plus 8x square. Combining all the like terms, we get 12 into x square. Integration of 12x square is 12 into x cube divided by 3. Need to apply the limits 0 to 1. So upper limit minus lower limit will fetch us the answer for the second subcase as 4. So these were the different varieties of problems under line integral. Hope you all followed. Thank you.